What does it truly take to turn the page, to silence the echoes of what once was, and fully embrace the uncharted territory that lies ahead? For the Toronto Maple Leafs, and particularly for their captain, Auston Matthews, that question isn't just rhetorical. It's a ticking clock, a self-imposed deadline on a narrative that has, for too long, overshadowed the promise of a new season. Are we, as fans and media, truly ready to let go of the past? Or are we destined to drag the ghosts of seasons gone by into every new beginning? The air at training camp should be thick with anticipation, with a crisp scent of fresh ice and the hopeful clang of skates. Yet, a familiar, lingering question continues to hang heavy, a shadow cast by a departure that rocked the Leafs universe just a few short months ago. Auston Matthews, the undisputed face of his franchise, found himself once again fielding inquiries about his former line mate Mitch Marner. And this time his patience, it seems, has worn thin. "You have 2 more weeks," Matthews declared, a statement that wasn't just a response but a clear, emphatic plea for closure. "And then we're done with these questions." It's a sentiment that resonates deeply, a collective sigh from a team eager to forge a new identity, unburdened by the constant dissection of past partnerships. But can a superstar truly dictate the narrative, or will the media and the fan base continue to prod at the raw wound of Marner's exit? The context of Matthews' declaration is telling. He was asked about his pre-game routine, a ritual he shared intimately with Marner, where they would be the last 2 players on the ice during warm-ups, a silent communion before the storm of a game. Now, with Marner gone, the question naturally arises: who will fill that void? Who will be Matthews' new confidant in those quiet moments before the puck drops? His response, a measured, "We'll see what happens, I guess," speaks volumes about the adjustment still underway, but was quickly followed by that firm, unequivocal boundary. It's not just about a pre-game skate. It's about the very fabric of the team, the chemistry, the unspoken understanding built over years. Matthews, in his quiet way, is signaling a desire to move forward, to let the new dynamics of his roster take root without constant comparisons to the past. The departure of Mitch Marner wasn't just a roster change. It was an earthquake that reshaped the landscape of the Toronto Maple Leafs. On June 30th, the news broke. Marner, a beloved Leaf for 9 seasons, was traded to the Vegas Golden Knights in exchange for forward Nicholas Roy. Marner then inked an 8-year, $96 million deal with Vegas, solidifying his future away from Toronto. For 9 years, Matthews and Marner were inextricably linked, their careers intertwined from the moment they stepped onto NHL ice. They were the dynamic duo, the offensive engine, the creative heartbeat of the Leafs. Their synergy was undeniable, their on-ice chemistry a spectacle. To see that partnership dissolved, to witness Marner in a different jersey, is a profound shift, not just for fans, but for the players who shared the locker room with him for nearly a decade. The emotional weight of such a separation is immense, and it's understandable that the questions persist, even if the team is ready to move on. Just days before his 2 weeks ultimatum, Matthews was already grappling with the Marner narrative. He was asked if entering training camp without a major player like Marner, especially after a season where Marner's impending free agency loomed large, would be less a distraction. Matthews' reply was a testament to his focus, or perhaps a practice deflection. "To be honest, I don't think it was much of a distraction last year," he stated, emphasizing the team's collective goal. And, it's definitely not a distraction this year. And maybe you guys get a few more Mitchy questions here in the next couple weeks, but hopefully that's done soon. This reveals a deeper layer of the team's mindset. Whether the external noise truly penetrated the locker room last season is debatable, but Matthews is making it abundantly clear that this year, the focus is internal on the collective mission, not on the specter of a former teammate. It's a powerful message, one that underscores a need for unity and a singular vision as they embark on this new chapter. Beyond the lingering questions about Marner, the spotlight inevitably turns to Matthews himself, and specifically his offensive output. Last season, a year where he wasn't entirely healthy, saw him net just 33 goals. For a player of Matthews' caliber, a perennial Rocket Richard Trophy contender, that number felt understated. Now, with a new cast of characters around him, the expectation is for a resurgence, a return to the dominant goal-scoring form that has defined his career. The team needs him to be at his absolute best, and his health will be paramount. Stepping into the void left by Marner, at least in a training camp capacity, is new acquisition Matias Maxelli, a forward acquired in a trade with the team in Utah this summer. Maxelli represents the infusion of new talent, a fresh face eager to make his mark and contribute to the Leafs' offensive attack. His integration and how he complements Matthews and the other forwards will be a critical storyline to watch as the season unfolds. This isn't just about replacing Marner. It's about evolving the entire offensive scheme, finding new synergies, and unlocking new levels of performance. While Matthews may enjoy a brief reprieve from Marner-related questions leading up to the regular season opener against the Montreal Canadiens on October 8th, the reality is that the story isn't truly over. The NHL schedule, with its poetic symmetry, ensures that the past will inevitably collide with the present. Matthews will undoubtedly face a renewed barrage of inquiries in January, when the Maple Leafs travel to Vegas to face the Golden Knights on January 15th, and again when Vegas visits Toronto on January 23rd. Those matchups won't just be games. They'll be emotional reunions, tests of resolve, and undeniable flashpoints for the media and the fan base. The 2-week deadline, while a valiant effort to control the narrative, is merely a temporary pause. The true test of moving on will come when Matthews and the Leafs stand across the ice from their former teammate, forced to confront the past head-on. So, as the Maple Leafs prepare to drop the puck on a new season, the message from Auston Matthews is clear. The time for looking back is drawing to a close. This team is ready to write its own story, to define itself not by who it lost, but by who it is now and who it aspires to be. The challenges are immense, the expectations are sky high, but the opportunity for a fresh start, for new heroes to emerge, has never been more palpable. This isn't just about winning games. It's about forging a new identity, a new legacy, free from the shadows of what came before. It's a journey that demands unwavering focus, a collective will, and belief that the best chapters are still waiting to be written. What are your thoughts on Matthews' deadline? Do you believe the team can truly move past the Marner questions, or will they continue to linger? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this discussion, please hit that like button and subscribe for more in-depth Maple Leafs analysis.